Well, guess what? It's auction weekend again. We're in Edmonton, Alberta. The sale this weekend is a 2-day sale, Sunday, March 13th and March 14th on the Monday night. Daytime Sunday, we start at 11 o'clock. Monday night at 6 o'clock. We'll get back to that in a minute. I'm Brad Ward, Ward's Auctions, 11802 118th Avenue, 11802 145th Street in Edmonton, Alberta. The website is wardsauctions.com. You're probably already on that if you're seeing this. The sale's about 600 lots. It's a really, we've been so blessed this last 3 or 4 auctions of having really unique items. So we're just gonna buzz through here in 15 minutes and show you what's happening. There's some good artwork. This is an Alan Brooks. This is actually a postcard, a Christmas card of sorts from 1925. So have a look at that one, lot number 207. Lots of Crocs in the sale. There's a barometer. We're gonna pass some really neat furniture as we go along. Wedgwood lamp. Speaking of neat furniture, take a look at this one here. 3 sections of your regular barristers or lawyers stacker on the top, document drawers all the way down, and then file drawers at the bottom, and a long drawer in the bottom base. Original finish, just a fantastic piece. Very unusual etagere, as you can see. Beveled mirrors at the back. Again, cool. It just goes on. This is an actual Hoosier brand. This is a replacement plaque up here, but these are the original hardware with the Hoosier mark on them. Lots of goodies inside and labels and so on, including, you open up there, and we've got the sifter there for the flour. You've got the canisters inside there, shakers and some of the jars and so on. I mean, that just doesn't get any cooler than that. Pull-out drawer here, hall stand all carved, the trays are in the bottom, single drawer, probably a fumed finish in original finish, just the right patina going on with it. There's gramophones, there's wardrobes, an Eastlake drop leaf over here. This is a quarter cut chifforobe. It does have a fitted interior, pretty interesting piece. Most of the stuff in the sale you're going to come and say, wow, is it ever tight? This is going to be the exception. This is for on the ship. It'll wiggle back and forth as you go. So, but all the furniture, the lion's share of the furniture in the sale is really tight, which is nice, especially when it comes to chairs. There's a Victorian crank table. Don't quote me right now, but I don't think we have the crank for it. Sideboards. There's a modern piece in the display cabinet. Definitely spaceship captain's chairs is what these are. 4 of these in the round table. Off camera, there's a very retro coffee table with a flower piece in the center. You know, what can I say? If you're into that retro thing, a lot of people are nowadays. Another Hoosier style cabinet. Unusual to have 2 in half a year, never mind 2 in one sale. This is quality reproduction Victorian style furniture in the big huge. This is one lot is the big chest and the king size bed. You see the big poster sitting up behind it. And then another lot by itself is this tall. And this would have been the original size of these back in the day in the Victorian era. And look at that drawer. How are you supposed to get your lingerie out of there? I have no idea. Lots of stuff off camera, including dated style chairs and sewing machines. These are propane fired lanterns, work lanterns. Very neat. The orange cases down there, you may not be able to see them, are the actual storage cases for them. These were brought in from a gentleman that used to sell these. These were his salesman samples. So they were fired up a few times as demonstrators, but that was all. And you hook on a propane hose and away you go. I'm not going to pretend to know much about them, but I think they're pretty cool. Again, lots of neat stuff off camera down here. No sense talking about all of it. A couple of wood burning stoves over here. You're going to want to pay attention to this one. It's lot 497, circa 1924, from the Burnham Gum Machine Works, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, if I throw a nickel in there, and that's actually a Canadian nickel, am I going to get lucky? You always got a candy or a bubble gum, and I actually just won as well. So it's a slot machine, and I actually just won a couple of nickels. So I would have got a free candy out of the side here, and I won some money. And it tells you some stuff. Because I won, your ship will come in if you join the Navy. Cream separator over there. There's a tall Nouveau cabinet over there. That's original finish as well. Gingerbread clock, another drop leaf, mission style desk over here. Some stuff off camera, pine furniture and so on. Marble top, tile back wash stand. Really nice. We used to see a lot more of these. We don't see too much anymore. Regency style dining suite. Can't think offhand if we did it as one lot or whether it's table and chairs is a lot and sideboard is another. Oh, and then china cabinet. It might be 3 lots, might be 1. I really don't remember right now. Set of china. Let's check the pattern. It's a Worcester is the make on that one, and lots of it. And again, it's probably all one lot. Don't quote me just yet. Herald Line Painting. Take a look here, so you can reference the size just by the fact that I'm this big and this is that big. So nice piece. Another gramophone here. Some of these are working, I would imagine, the gramophones, so we will, have them so that you can demonstrate them during the viewing. The viewing is going to be this Friday, which is the March 11th, from 4 o'clock until 8 o'clock. Again, the address is 11802 145th Street. I should have cue cards, so I remember all this stuff. So we're going to go from lot 1 to lot 350. So when you see a lot number 273, you know that's on the first day. On the Sunday, we said at 11 o'clock. So this one here, speaking of this, is an offering table in the church. Somewhere around here is a slot, and then there is, truth be told, a little tube missing, I think. And then it would have gone down, you would give your offering, and then they would pop it down, and it goes into a little safe down here. Kind of cool. Another big, huge gramophone in here. Again, better to look at that during viewing time. Mid-century modern teak desk here. This is bent silver. It is Danish. Take a look at that. Very, very impressive piece. All the rage these days. Really nice selection of Persian, Iranian rugs and the like, Oriental. You're going to see some really nice coloring, some really nice condition. I'm going to say there's, I think all told, including the modern ones, there's probably 20 pieces. Some really nice, unusual pieces, good usable sizes. We do have the sizes on the catalog. By the time you're seeing this video, there is a printable catalog, downloadable catalog on the website as well. So there's lots in there. Mission style, quarter cut oak, fire surround, more mid-century modern. This is Gibbard. This is Gibbard brand in here. Nice clock. That's a silver-plated flatware over there. We do have some sterling in the sale as well. Some interesting collectibles, including up top here, watchmaking, watch repair tools, including this little lathe. Little handheld lathe. Like, it just doesn't get any cooler than that. So we had one in the last sale, well, it was another little watchmaker's lathe, but different than that one. So you never see one and then you see two. We've kind of walked right past this one. I'm really impressed with this chest. Big honking key on here, locks, original paintwork on there. Very, very impressive piece. Now remember the big Victorian chest of drawers, or Victorian style reproduction chest of drawers back at in the back corner? Well, here's the exact same, basically the same idea in modern again, but in miniature. Now you can actually get to your lingerie. So like, how weird to have that twice, like two in one sale, a honking big one and a little one. Really neat podium, if you will, and it actually, obviously you stand on that side of it, so if I had one of those nice old country auctions, I'd love to have one like this, and it actually opens on this side as well, so off camera, it opens on this side for storage. There is inkwells in here, so this would have been a really neat Bob Cratchit desk in its day. Some nice clocks in here, Mercury pendulum on this one, some satin glass, some oriental pieces. You'll have to do your own research on those, it's not necessarily my forte. Really great office chair. One horse open sleigh, just in time for Santa. You can get a red jacket. Behind here, lot number 541, you're going to want to pay attention to that one. Really cool brass bed with these bevel glass panels in the middle. I'd never seen anything like that before in my life. Very unusual. There's a child-sized recliner down in front there. That's just fun. Console table over here, Crocs. There's a carved chair in front of me, might be off camera. If it looks much like the one we had in the last sale, it's because it's exactly the same as the one we had in the last sale. It is the chair. It got bought and paid for and went home, and it just didn't fit in with the decor, and so it's back again. But however, the one that is our sort of our thumbnail of the sale, we always have something that's a thumbnail, is this time clock. This would have been a time clock in a business that had up to 150 employees. It's an IBM piece. I've never seen one before in my life, so as you came along and go to your employee number, this is rotating around based on the time. You get to your employer number, I'm employee number 12, I punch in, it records it on a drum in the middle there, and then this is still rotating around as the time is going by. You come back when you punch out, and it records when you come and go. Because again, nobody could be trusted back then to do their work. Bunch of stuff off camera here we won't get into. Sideboards and dining room tables and a big mission table over there. There's a stacking bookcase over here. There's a neat trunk. It just goes on and on and on. William Parsons palette knife painting over here. You're probably getting too close a view of it on the camera right now because you need to be a ways away from it, but what a great piece. These are French student lamps, and there's a pair of them, as you can see. Selling them as one lot, very, very rare pieces, and to have two in the same sale is really neat, obviously from the same consignor. Late 1800s French on those ones. Some stuff off camera here. In the sterling cabinet, little shell dishes, candle holders, sort of a chainmail purse, two sets of flatware, both sterling. I don't know the patterns offhand, but they are in the catalog, so have a look in the catalog. I think we already covered those pieces there. There's some getting into the jewelry. These are all gemstones down here, and you can see Jane made some nice lots. So everything in that little green box, as an example, is one lot. So there's some really fun stuff there, so don't discount any of that. This cabinet is actually in the sale. Don't be surprised if yours truly is interested. We'll see. Makes for a nice display all the way along. All these watches down here, they're being sold in, I think 5 at a time sort of deal. They're brand new. They have the retail price tags on them, so have a look at those. There's a couple of nice pieces of jewelry. The appraisals do exist in there. 223 on the diamond ring. Lot number 223, lot number 180. A couple of nice pendants here. So some nice jewelry on the sale. Not as much as some sales. Some sales there's lots and lots. Some interesting pieces here. Selection of Royal Daltons, Balloon Man. There's a clown. There's some jugs. Some of the plain white ones. This is Lalique. Number 2 here, the Madonna and Child. That's Lalique. This interesting piece here beside it, the white one, is actually a Rosenthal. I think it's kind of funky. Got some cool phones in the sale. Some toys, cuckoo clocks. There's a few of these Stanley planes. This one's not marked 45, but I'm positive it is a 45. I just don't know why it's not marked, and there's cutters with it. We'll see some more on the other side. Some crockery, of course, wood planes and clamps, more oak phones, Rosenthal here, or Roseville, should say. We're not going to show everything. I'm probably already going too long. Another 11-digit telephone, so you get the instant long distance, which makes no sense because if you dial 0, you get the long distance. So, but kind of fun, definitely fun. Some nice porcelain, some stuff if you're going to do some restoration work, some claw feet, satirns, porcelains again. Neat projector. Not sure off the top of my head which one this is. It is a 16mm, but it's just got such a cool look to them. A lot of them are really ugly, but we've had 2 or 3 through lately that are they just have such a neat look to them. Same as this one here. Not 100% sure what it is. A little projector of sorts, some chintz up here. Bronze flatware and stemware. Again, here's the planes. There's a 45 and a 55 in here. I think maybe they're a little older, and that's why they have the mark on them. Another oak phone, some Aladdin lamps. The list goes on and on and on. There's a whole other row over there. Really interesting bugle here. It's on a bit of a group lot. So let's recap. Website is wardsauctions.com. The phone number, 780-451-4549. I'm Brad Ward. You can call me on my cell phone, 780-940-8378. The viewing is on Friday, March 11th, 2016 from 4 until 8. The sale itself, lot 1 to 350, is on Sunday the 13th starting at 11 o'clock. We'll open at 10. It'll only take a few hours, the sale itself. Then we shut her down. Monday we open at 4, start selling at 6, and we will sell lot 351 or whatever it is up to the end, which I think is lot 700. And that sort of wraps it up for the whole thing. 11802 145th Street, Wards Auctions. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you at the sale.